Heather McGuigan. Sorry I can't be there in Toronto to audition, but I'm rehearsing in Grand Bend. But here are the scenes, and thank you for watching.
Never could find the switch, damn it.
Turn it off, quickly! Scheiße! Blind!
Sorry.
Blind!
Blind?
Blind, blind! Pull the blind!
Oh, blind. Of course, sorry, blind, yes. Sorry about that.
Now's the light, Mr. Honey.
Light, right. Have a drink, why don't you?
Thank you. For you?
Thank you.
Mr. Honey.
How do you know my name?
I saw it in the lobby.
Ah, yes. Hello, there's the telephone.
Oh, don't answer it!
Why not?
Because I think it is for me. Please, don't answer!
Now look here.
Yes?
Am I allowed to know your name?
You don't want to know my name.
Don't I?
Schmidt.
Schmidt.
Annabella Schmidt.
So what's the story, Annabella Schmidt?
Mr. Honey,
Yes?
may I be very impertinent for a moment and ask for something to eat?
But of course. Would you care for some haddock?
Haddock would be wonderful, thank you.
Nothing like a spot of haddock? Now look here.
Yes?
It was you who fired that revolver in the theatre, wasn't it? It wasn't a great show, but it wasn't that bad.
It was a diversion. There were two men in the theatre trying to shoot me.
You should be more careful choosing your gentlemen friends.
No jokes, Mr. Honey, please.
Beautiful, mysterious woman pursued by gunmen. Sounds like a spy story.
That's exactly what it is. Only I prefer the word agent better.
Secret agent, I suppose. For which country?
I have no country.
Born in a balloon, eh?
Mr. Honey, please. I am being pursued by a very brilliant secret agent of a certain foreign power who is on the point of obtaining highly confidential information vital to your air defense. I tracked these two men to that music hall. Unfortunately, they recognized me.
Ever heard of a thing called persecution mania?
You don't believe me.
Frankly, I don't.
They are in the street at this moment, beneath your English lamp post. Take a look, why don't you? But be careful. Now, do you believe me?
You win.
Mr. Honey, I'm going to tell you something which is not very healthy. It will mean either life or death. But if I tell you, then you are involved.
Involved.
You wish to be involved.
Tell me!
Very well. Have you ever heard of the 39 steps?
What's that, a pub?
Your English humor will not help, Mr. Honey. These men will stick at nothing, and I am the only person who can stop them. If they are not stopped, it is only a matter of days, perhaps hours, before the top secret and highly confidential information is out of the country. And when they've got it out of the country, God help us all.
What about the police?
Oh, the police! They would not believe me any more than you did, with their boots and their whistles. It is up to us, Mr. Honey. I tell you, these men act quickly. You don't know how clever their chief is. I know him very well. He has a dozen names. He can look like 100 people. But one thing he cannot disguise. This part. This part of his little finger is missing. So, if you ever see a man with no top joint there, be very careful, my friend.
I'll remember that.
Morning!
What's the idea? How did you get out of these? Why didn't you run away?
I did. Then just as I was going, I discovered you'd been speaking the truth. So I thought I'd stay.
May I ask what earthquake caused your brain to work at last?
2 policemen came here last night. The ones from the car. I overheard them telephoning. They're not policemen.
I know they're not policemen. I said they weren't policemen.
I'm sorry.
So what did they say?
Oh, yes. A lot of stuff about, something with a number. 20, 30, 30, 30.
9.
39. That's right. 39.
Steps.
39 steps. How did you know that? Someone's going to warn them.
What?
How can you warn steps?
Never mind, go on.
Oh, yes. There was another thing. Something's got the wind up and is clearing out. Oh, I know. They're picking up someone from the London Palladium.
London Palladium. London Palladium. Who's that, I wonder? Is that the professor? Our friend with the little finger missing? What's he want to go there for? Funny thing for a master spy to do.
I'm sorry. I feel such an awful fool for not having believed you.
That's all right. Well,
Well,
we ought to be
yes.
going, I suppose.
Hmm?
Right,
Yes?
which
What?
room are they staying in?
Who?
What?
Who?
Those two men?
Sorry?
Two men you overheard.
Staying in?
Hmm.
No, they're not.
Sorry?
They went away as soon as they telephoned. They drove off into the night. Rather fast, actually.
Where?
Where? Don't know. Sorry. Does it matter?
Does it matter?
What?
What do you mean, does it matter?
I'm sorry,
You button-headed little idiot. Why didn't you stop them?
What?
This is unbelievably appalling.
Button-headed?
Oh my God.
Well, sorry.
Why didn't you stop them, for God's sake?
Well, because I wanted to see you.
Well, that was a stupid thing to do, wasn't it?
Well, apparently, yes.
So where did they go?
I don't know. Oh, the London Palladium, I
The
suppose.
London Palladium. When?
Tonight. On the way out.
On the way out? On the way out of what?
I don't know what.
Well, that's 4 or 5 precious hours wasted.
Well, if they're all leaving the country, that's fine, isn't it? Just leave well alone.
Leave well alone. Leave well alone. I'm accused of murder. The only way to clear my name is to expose these spies.
Oh, there you go again. Selfish, 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 selfish.
What?
Harmless, beastly, horrid, and selfish.
But much more important than that, much more important than clearing my name, they are about to leave the country with a secret vital to the safety of our air defense.
Well, I'm very, very sorry.
Which show? Matinee or evening?
I don't know.
Well, thanks for the help. Goodbye.
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 And don't expect me to come with you.
I won't.
Good.
Good.